they're able to put pressure. They're able to get pressure. They don't need a lot of guys to do it. At least, they've shown that they can put pressure on with just a few guys. What is it like when you see that? How do you guys scheme for that? How do you game plan for that?
It just goes down back to practicing it. All this week, that's what we focused on doing, is making sure that we're able to locate our linebackers, locating where the pressure is going to be coming from, taking good footwork and having our eyes right so that we can, pick up that blitz or pick up the twist, which one they're going to bring.
Horonis said that last week Stanford's defense came with 2-3 moves, and that Utah sort of has that same look. How does that, how does facing a team like Stanford prepare you for a team like Utah? It sort of does the same thing.
There's some carryover from last week. They have a good defensive line that has an array of pass rush moves that, it's going to take time and effort to make sure that we study that on film, make sure we know what moves they do in different situations and stuff like that.
What is it like when you travel on the road? Could you sort of explain for me what's different about preparation for on the road, getting ready to hop a plane, stay in a hotel, and then what's that difference? What's that world like?
You just got the added thing of just traveling. So you got to travel, you got to get on flights, you got to get in a hotel. You're not sleeping in your normal beds. You got to be at a hotel all day, and especially with this next game, it's a late game. I think it's like 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So we'll be sitting around a lot, and usually if we're here, we're playing a late game. Well, at least we're at our facilities, and we have a lot of things to do. But there at the hotel, all we could do is to sit there and watch TV. So you got to make sure you keep focused, and you don't let your mind just stray and let your body get fatigued just sitting there all day. You got to kind of get a little shakeout and make sure that you're not sore or anything like that.
Are you more of a night owl? You a morning guy?
I like playing middle of the day. Yeah, around 2, 3, 4. That was a good times for me. The night games, at that point, it's just let's just get this win and let's get to sleep.
What is that sort of the consensus? Do football teams when you get to college? Because high school, it's always like a 7 or 7:30 kickoff or something. In college, there's a little more flexibility. Is that sort of the consensus? Do guys like to have more of a mid-afternoon, early afternoon kind of game?
Definitely. Guys love to have 12 o'clock games. 12 o'clock kickoffs are great because, we play our game and then we get some time to relax and hang out afterwards. And just our whole week is basically shot because we practice Monday through Friday, we play Saturday, and we get Sunday, a little bit of Sunday off. But to have a game where you play on 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it gives you more of that time to kind of recover and rest afterwards.
So do you guys get a little cabin, do you get some cabin fever, a little stir crazy for games that are 7, 8 o'clock kicks?
Yeah, a little bit. Guys are just getting restless. We're seeing other teams playing all day. You're watching games and you just want to get out there and just get going, but you're sitting there just oh man, how long? I'm watching the clock go. It seems a little long. It just seems like time just slows down. But yeah, you get real eager, kind of get impatient. You just want to go out there and play.
Hamani, so this is a Utah team that surprised a lot of people. They've got a 7-1 record. What scares you most about them as a team?
They got a solid defense. I think their defense is what's holding them to having a good record as well as they've done. And that's just what the onus is going to be on us, especially up front on the offensive line, so that we can open up those holes and give Marcus time to throw the ball.
What would you say contributes most to this Pac-12 rise and how good all the teams are all of a sudden?
I think the competition has just gotten better. I feel like teams are finally, getting better with their game. I'm sure that, people are schemed and, changed their fronts up and their attack plan. I feel like the Pac-12 has gotten better as a whole.
In terms of you guys as a line, what would you say has contributed most to kind of fixing all the problems from the Washington State game and moving to now?
After those games, we kind of sat down as the offensive line and just really, talked about what happened in those games, and we fixed our mistakes. And I feel like we had a lot of mature guys and a lot of veteran guys that stepped up and were able to help coach younger guys and help us get better as a unit as a whole.